Hello everyone, this is Akhil and welcome to Throttletechgamer. Today we are going to take a look at our recommendation for a mid-range gaming PC build for the Indian gamers. It will cost around 55 to 60,000 rupees in India at the time of recording this video. There will be links to all the parts in the description if you want to check them out. As the price changes every day, I won't be quoting the exact price during the video. And please do check with your local retailers and dealers, maybe you can get the same parts for cheaper. So let's begin. First, the CPU. Here I would suggest you go with an Intel i5 6500 processor. This is a Skylake architecture quad-core processor with no hyper-threading. It is clocked at 3.2 GHz and it can turbo boost up to 3.6 GHz. It will be a great CPU for gaming and other productivity tasks. It can do some lightweight video editing, rendering and graphic designing, etc. It is priced around 16,000 rupees in India, and for this price it is a great CPU from India. I know. Next, for the motherboard, I went with the Gigabyte GH110M S2 DDR4 motherboard. It uses a H110 chipset and has DDR4 RAM support. It has all the features that you can expect from a new-age motherboard, like the USB 3 internal headers, all the SATA 3 ports, a good audio, integrated audio and LAN solutions, etc. For this price of Rs 5,400, this is a great option. And Gigabyte is known for making some awesome reliable motherboards, and their after-sales service is also great. This is a good news because especially in countries like India, those things matters a lot. Next, for the RAM, I went with the 8GB of Kingston HyperX Fury 2133 MHz RAM. For gaming and slide video editing, etc., 8GB of RAM will be enough. And if you want, you can upgrade to 16GB in the future, so it's not a deal breaker. The motherboard supports 2 DIMM slow, so if you want, you can just buy another 8GB and install that, and you have yourself a 16GB of RAM. This is a good quality RAM from great reputable manufacturer, so you won't run into any issues. Plus, all Kingston memories are backed by a lifetime warranty. So yeah, this memory will set you aside 2,900 rupees in India. Next is the best part of a gaming PC, the centerpiece, the GPU. So here I went with an Asus Strix GTX 9 6GB 4GB version. This is a great mid-range graphics card. You can play all demanding games and the latest titles at good settings with reputable frame rates. You can easily play all AAA titles in 1080p on medium to high settings with 30 to 60 frames per second. And some games can even be played like maxed out ultra settings and get good frame rates. As you can see from benchmarks below, this is one great graphics card for the price. There is also a 2GB version of the same graphics card, but I would suggest you stick with the 4GB version. As you know, it has more VRAM and most of the newest titles are starting to use more than 2GB, so 4GB is like the sweet spot right now. And this Strix graphics card from Asus offers a great custom cooling solution, and their low noise fans are almost silent, etc. And it looks really better than the reference ones, and it also has a backplate, which is a nice touch. And going with a non-reference graphics card like this is always has its benefits, you know. And it costs around 19,000 rupees, and Asus is one of the great manufacturers out there, and you won't face any issues with it. Their after sales service is also good, so don't worry, just buy it. Next for the power supply, here I went with Corsair Builder Series CX600. This is one of those power supplies like on the basic level, which is good, and Corsair is a great brand, so you can trust. This is a 600 watts 80 plus brown certified power supply. It also features a single 12 volt rate and low noise fans extra. And this costs around 6,000 rupees in India right now. This PC won't pull more than 420 watts from your wall, so well, I know 600 watts will be a little more than what the PC would ever consume. So having a 500 watts power supply would have been enough, but you know, it's always advisable that you have a more is better than a little less. So 600 watts is like the safe zone here. If you want, you can go with the 500 watts version. It will be fine, and you can save some money as well. And it's always up to you. You can change it if you want. For the case, again I went with the Corsair. I choose their Carbide Speckle 3 Red LED mid-tower gaming case. This is a great case. It has ample room for air circulation and great cable management system, etc. It has good features like USB 3 in the front, water cooling support, multiple fan mounting options: large cutout in the motherboard tray for installing CPU coolers, a great side panel window to showcase your beefy component, and dust filters, etc. This case also comes with a 120mm radially fan, which comes with intake in front as default. It is easy to build inside a case like this. I mean, there is so much room to work with, and there is like ample space behind the motherboard tray to tuck away all your cables as well. So the inside would look really clean and like simple, etc. This case is priced at 4,600 rupees in India as of now. Last but not least, for the storage, I went with Western Digital Carrier Blue 1TB hardware. This is 7200 RPM mechanical hardware. 1TB will be like almost will be enough to hold your games. I mean, if it's not that big, other files, etc. And it can. It's one of the best consumer series value-oriented hardwares you can find. It's fast, it's reliable. It costs around 3,900 rupees in India. And if you want, you can upgrade to 2TB on the road. I mean, you can do that. So yeah, that kind of sums up our mid-range PC recommendation. Overall, it will cost around 56 to 60,000 rupees in India. As you can see, there was a red and black theme going on. So this PC will not only perform so good in its class, but it will also look so good. I mean, if you are spending this much money on a gaming rig, it should also look good too, right? It should be aesthetically pleasing, right? It will be a centerpiece, so it should look good. So that's why you have to go color matching components and etc. So that's what I did. I went with all the color matching components and everything. So yeah, other than all this, what I would recommend is like get an SSD if you can, like squeeze in one SSD if you can to the budget. It will make a big difference. Trust me, an SSD as boot drive will make your PC perform so well. I mean, seriously, it will reduce time it takes to load certain applications, and it will reduce your boot time to a certain extreme. It will make your OS feel overall fast and snappy. And these days SSDs are like getting cheaper, and 120 gig version of the Kingston's UV300 is like 3,000 rupees, and you can install your OS and some most frequently used games in it, and you'll be good. And you can thank me later for that. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. We'll try to make more awesome videos in the future. And if this video really helped you, or if you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. And feel free to share this video with anyone who you think will benefit from this. And thank you. I hope to see you on my next video.